Well, hello everybody, my name is a friend and I've been sick for the past 7 days or so. It is not what you think it is, because I got tested, so just probably a cold, yeah, just something like that. It's actually pretty rough. I had temperature and all that, but I'm still sick, you can probably tell by my voice. Yes, RuneScape 3. I am taking a break from RuneScape 3. I don't know for how long. It could be a few weeks, months, or even years, just like last time. You see, I've been thinking about this for the past 20 days or so, and then I took a vacation, and I thought that's gonna fix it, but then I came back, and it's like, what do I do in RuneScape 3? There's so many things to do. Everyone will say that, but I just don't want to do any of them at the moment. I don't feel like playing it. I think it was the best thing ever, right? RuneScape 3. I really got burnt out from old school at the time, so starting something new that I used to play, you know, like making all those summoning pouches, exploring dungeoneering once again, just anything, like even questing. I was like, wow, this is a lot of experience, you know, even like new quests, they give a lot of lamps, so just doing all kinds of stuff was new, everything was fresh. Oh, how do you kill this boss, right? Telos? Oh, I don't think I'm ready for Telos. But now I'm at the point where it's like, well, you pretty much have everything that I personally wanted. So I think one thing that I'm gonna regret is not getting 500% Telos. Currently staying at 413%. If you hit 500%, you unlock the first title, the Warden, which is green. I think it looks really good. There's one orb of pure anima. That's the only drop that I received, which is pretty good considering I was low in rage. You know, one thing that I'm gonna miss definitely is the auto alchor. I really think they should implement something like this in old school, where you can put nature runes and you use some sort of charges. You don't necessarily have to do that, but it uses divination charges. You can put up to 5,000 items and it will auto alch. You see, this is 1,000 items. It will take 1 day and 18 hours. So if you fully fill it, it's going to take over a week to alch. But it will not give you any experience since, you know, magic XP, you're not getting it. So just pure cash. I think it's awesome. And I'm going to miss this very, very much. Almost every day I would check this alchor. If I had any onyx bolts, I would put in here, you know, get like 300, 500. Just chuck them in, you know, you don't have to alch them. I don't want to do that, but I feel like I'll have to do it if I come back to old school. My current wealth currently is 3.5 billion. I was at 4.3 billion at my peak, but when I made my masterwork, for some reason it doesn't count at all as any cash, and that's where most of it went. Also destroyed one of my scythes to get the biting 4. So I think my best achievement that I've done is the trimmed masterwork with the best perks, all of them. So I'm not going to go through them like Devoted 4, Impatient 4, Enhanced Devoted 4. Yes, I do have mobile. Yes, that was my preference. I could have done something else. Biting 4 mobile. That is what I wanted to get, and that's exactly what I got. Crackling 4, Relentless 5. Just, oh my god, that's the armor. And then, you know, Scythe was also like maximum perks. All of them. Aftershock 4, Precise 2, Equilibrium 4, Ruthless 3. It's the best. Although it's not the best weapon in the game. Or it is. In some ways, because it's halberd, it's long range. You know how I knew that I'm gonna quit RuneScape 3 soon? Is when I stopped doing anything at all, and I just started fishing. That's how I got to level 100 fishing, close to level 101, which is virtual, by the way. 99 is still the maximum, but you can enable, you know, just for your eyes, maybe, like, oh, I'm level 100. I fished a lot of food, right? 6,000 sailfish, this is the best food of a single bite, not counting like soups or anything. You know, this is a rocktail 2.3k, this is 2.4k. Just a lot of food I caught, and kind of sucks because it's not going to be used, at least currently. I've been playing for approximately 7 months and 10 days, and I've been just no-lifing like 16 hours a day since I started, which was awesome. But again, it was so nice. I think what really made everything is that everything was new. So if you go through all these bosses, I was like, okay, what is this Blackstone Dragon, right? Wow, this looks, I would want to defeat this guy. Like there's Commander Ziliana, there's hard mode Commander Ziliana, nice full collection log, you know. Even like Haraken revisiting, but it was very nice initially, but then once I tried every single boss except for like the Magister, because you need high Slayer level, or something like Solak, I'm not interested in team bosses at all. Like Vorago, Solak, Angel of Death I tried, but again I don't enjoy it. There's any team boss you can go away. I don't like Yakamaru. Nope. I do have some kill count, but nope, did not enjoy at all. I just got it just because I needed to get some gear. So the treasure chest from the ambassador, I got currently 33 solo KC. I think that was the final thing that I wanted to do, is to kill the ambassador. Then I killed it a little bit more. You see, this chest is 50 million right now, but it was 86 million. So I took out just pure GP, like salvages and relics. It was 37 or 38 million that I collected. So that's why there's a bunch of items in the auto alcard, and I got 12 million in my money pouch. But yeah, I'm glad how all of it went. You know, like if you search for Noxious, I got the scythe, I got the staff was so early, man. It took me 29 KC, I believe, to get it. It was definitely under 30, something like that. Now, I don't think there is anything rare that I want to show, like, you know, 9 Bandos Godsword, that's awesome, you know, like helmets. I still haven't alked them or disassembled them. Same with Sarah items, I still keep like Sarah Sword, Sarah Whisper, like even like Blade of Avarice, Nemora. Missing one spider-like piece to make the bow, so I would have the Noxious bow, staff, and a scythe, and another scythe that I destroyed. So I'd say I got pretty lucky on most of the drops. I got even like you know, Status Warhammer, very, very expensive thing. It's essentially like a Dragon Warhammer, except that it degrades, and that's why it costs 300 million, because whatever you do with the Status Warhammer, one way or another, put it in essence of finality, or use it just normally, that's it. You can no longer trade or it disappear completely. So the people always need this, and I actually got it on an Ironman, 7 hours in at Revenant. So I would say this was a very nice journey. I did enjoy it, but I think it's time to take a break from it right now. I do want to try out some old school, especially since the combat diaries are coming out. So I probably would want to, I don't even know what they are about, but I'm guessing it's going to be something pretty cool. Also gonna miss the farming, because I think the RuneScape 3 did farming extremely well with the animals. I haven't planted a single tree for experience. I did plant like papayas and stuff, because you need to make like adrenaline potion, but that's why I have probably like over 200 magic seeds right now. Wait, let's see, yeah, like 194. Never planted a single one, not maybe for achievement or something, like U seeds as well. I don't do that. You know, all I did was herb runs, very rarely, and then every day it would just come to this place, check all the animals. And here I am, level 104 farming right now. So maybe I'll do this every day, maybe I'll log in. I don't know. Now, since my stats are actually high, unfortunately I did not max, but that was never my intention, and I said this many times, because I would never want to get agility up, and I would just never want to get my rune crafting up. Even though rune crafting is insanely fast in this game, you can use something like the Abyss, and even at my level, I'm getting like 200k experience by crafting nature runes. There's so many easy skills to get to level 99, I just couldn't be bothered, like fletching, it's so easy, I have the broad bolts already. Things like crafting, I could just get it, like even harp it. It's just, thieving is my lowest skill, and people said you can literally get it in 1 day by safe cracking. Probably a little bit over exaggerating, so I'm gonna say a couple days, maybe 3 days, and it could get 99. Because I did have a taste of the saves, and it was super fast, it was AFK. I can't imagine what's a level 90. It's like literally 800k XP an hour. So yes, I could be camping Ambassador for that Elder Crossbow, which is like 3 billion. It would be just insane DPS because of the criminal bolts and all that. There's many goals that you can still go for. I just don't feel like it. I don't think it's good for YouTube at all. Like if you're grinding something like Ambassador, you can literally grind for a week. I'm not gonna upload like 3 videos a week of just Ambassador. It's just a terrible idea. Fun fact, this is why I never max in old school. Because agility and rune crafting, and when you're making YouTube videos, you're taking off like literal month or a few weeks at least of creating content. Unless you want to upload like 10 or 15 videos just about rune crafting, it's a bad idea. So I don't like very long grinds. So I'm very happy that I learned something like solo Calify King. That was very early as well. Most of these are not solo, by the way. What's in my collection log? All of these are unique. Yeah guys, I think this is the end for now. I do appreciate for sticking around. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to streaming, since I don't even know if I want to stream old school. RuneScape 3 was very fun to do. Because, you know, as I went with things like new bosses, people would help out, and it's just like a community. I would be like, oh, okay, you can do this. Oh, okay, you can do that. It was just very fun. Like, guys, will I die when I was a hardcore Iron Man? Will I die while trying to kill Araxi? It was fun. I just don't want to do it anymore. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will